well, how do I push myself out there? How do I sell it? How do I market this? Any tips and advice here, Aneta?
I love this question. In a portfolio itself, first of all, you need to act as a designer, as a business owner. You need to be the boss of your portfolio. You can go around, ask people questions, they can give you feedback, but it's on you to decide what to show. And what you are showing is actually also the first way to sell yourself. Like, do you communicate your value? Whether you are trying to just nail down what you have done and show that you know the process, or maybe if you are going to actually tell us a story and try to show us your achievements, what value you can bring to the company, what are your skills, how you can use those skills and help us grow as a business. So I think those storytelling is the first step to sell it. They will see it, that you have put the work and that you have thought about them. When it comes to something outside of a portfolio website, PDF per se, there are a lot of different things you can do, because you can create the portfolio, but if you're not applying, getting a job or a freelance gig, it's still won't be possible. It's like a whole process in this if you are going for a full-time job. Some people, for instance, make some posts on social media. I'm not so sure if this works for them, but this is some sort of exposition, like putting yourself out there, and people usually support those type of posts. I am always pretty impressed how creative people get with carousel posts about their portfolio profiles and everything, which is super cool to see. Another actually in a portfolio, it's also about how unique your portfolio is when it comes to format, maybe some videos, interactions, making something different than others are doing, like questioning the status quo. It's pretty cool. I saw it on LinkedIn one day. Someone created a portfolio that was based on AI chat, so you could ask questions about this person. I clicked on this because I was like, wow, that's so creative. I like that this person had the courage to try. So I think with this mindset, you can also do a lot within the portfolio. And then, yes, networking, how you send your portfolio, how you pitch it, some basic stuff. Even if you're going to create a PDF format portfolio, also make sure it's available. Think about the whole journey that hiring managers can have with your portfolio and where they are, like on LinkedIn, for instance, to promote yourself, to sneak peek your portfolio, or maybe send even some direct messages. Yeah, it's a whole story.
I think folks need to like stop the video and then rewind it and then just play it again and like slow it
Sorry,
down.
I am so overwhelming today.
No, it's actually really good, because obviously you've spent a lot of time thinking about this, structure your whole course as well. So it's like you just have so much to give. It's like you were stuck in a room for like a year and then jumped on this and you're like, okay, guys, portfolio time, let's go. So that's good. We have so many questions. Is there anything around portfolios, around how you position it, how you approach it, how you sell it, anything else that you think that you need to kind of tell the folks out there who are working on their portfolio now?
Don't ask me so broad questions. There are a lot of different things. This mindset about being your own boss is the first one as well, like thinking that, okay, you decide. Because sometimes people go into this corner of like decision paralysis, like which opinion should I take into consideration? What should I do next? Be brave enough to own your portfolio like a UX project. You are taking the responsibility and you are deciding whether you will be sending this type of format or you will not do this because of time constraints or something else. So it's okay. You just need to be aware why you are doing this right now or what you will do next, and so on. All the iterative process we mentioned, thinking about your users, designing for them, and selling yourself, prioritizing what you want to share. And not every information has the same value. You also need to decide intentionally, because you can share the same stuff in a different way. So be very intentional. Don't be afraid to share your work. I think sometimes we are super stressed about this because we feel that we'll be judged. And yeah, you will be judged, but we are all judged. You are probably judging us right now. So it's normal. You just need to like handle this. And to be honest, the more you will expose yourself out there, the more familiar you become with the feedback, everything like this. So yeah, keep going.
Exactly. Great. So let's go into that. The first question, what should I add into the portfolio and how to showcase projects?
It's on you to decide what type of information from your skills, past experiences will sell your designer profile to this selected company, to this selected few companies, domain, industry. You are looking to find match in a sense. This is how, like on Tinder, you swipe. I don't know. I have never used Tinder, but but you,
But
yeah,
I heard
you
you
swipe.
swipe, right? I heard you
Yeah,
swipe.
yeah, but where's my husband? So it's basically we look for relevant stuff. And to be honest, sometimes it's even sad to hear those stories about, I even experienced this myself in my career a few times. Sometimes some hiring managers might want to look for designers with the same experience. It really varies. You can't predict this, but you want to show that you are relevant with your experience, that you maybe have worked in the similar industry or maybe in a similar problem area. Or if you were in a different industry, how you can find this overlapping moments, experiences. So this is how you want to decide on the content. And you also want to think about how it's organized in whatever portfolio format you will pick. Because if you pick the PDF, it can be a bit different than presentation or a website, and how you will lay down the website. So then you think like a designer. This is the hierarchy where the users land, where is the least possible moment where they can see the information. So you try to show the key important things that sell you the most first. And when it comes to the second part of your question, how to showcase projects, you need to tell a story. You need to pick what type of problem you want to talk about and what type of design changes you want to talk about. I usually recommend designers to creating a case study, use some sort of like 3-arc story structure, intentionally showing that you know which areas you impacted, what were your achievements, and connecting this with your selected job future position that you have defined and your designer profile.
Smashed it out the park. Yeah, absolutely. Another one we have here, which is, what's a great platform to create your portfolio on, and how many pieces of work should I show?
Now we are not talking corporate language, guys. This is my Polish personality. I don't like this question. The first one about the platform. I will tell you why, because
Want to listen to the full conversation? Click the video on screen now. Subscribe to the channel if you want to join us live. Oh wait. Okay, fine, you don't have to join us for the live stream, but if you like stuff like this, then click that subscribe button. I'll see you on the inside. Bye!